Aomine Daiki, perhaps the most skilled scorer in the generation of miracles and on the entire show of Kuroko no Basket. Anywhere from the inside to half-court line, this man can score. He's skilled, he's gifted, he's a prodigy. What more can you say about him, man? He's best known for these kind of shots. And these kind of shots where it's like, dude, how the heck did you even score it? But in today's video, I'm going to take y'all through a workout, man, a fundamental workout, man, because y'all might be asking like, oh, we need some shot tutorials. And I can do that, man, but really, you need the fundamentals first. If you want to make really difficult layups, you have to have normal difficulty layups on lock. It's pretty simple. But anyways, here's the full workout plan. Y'all can pause it and take a picture of it, whatever. And before I get into it, depending on your level of skill, you can adjust the reps or shots needed to make accordingly. But this workout is intended to take like 30 to 45 minutes, and you don't need any equipment or anyone to help you. But don't worry, I'm going to go through it round by round, so let's get into it. Alright, boom. So listen, this first round, it's all about layups, right? For this first thing, you're going to do just normal micing drills. Start with the right or left hand, doesn't really matter, and just start making layups consecutively. You see I missed here, but that's okay. I'm going to speed it up until I hit all 10 in a row, because that's what you got to do. You got to get that repetition, consistency. You don't want to make as many layups as you can. For the second exercise, I went with left hand on the left side of the basket, right hand on the right side of the basket. Just keep doing that till you get 10 consecutively right here. Alright, now this last exercise is a little different from the last one, but you want to go left hand on the right side and right hand on the left side. You see I'm kind of facing away from the basket. I was looking right into the sun, so it was killing me to do this, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, moving on to the next one, you're just going to do form shooting. You see here, my objective is to actually kind of swish the ball. I'm not getting it every time, but that's okay. Just do that 7 times on each side of the paint. So right now I'm on the left side. You see, every time I get the ball, I kind of step back into it. I like doing that. I don't know. I guess that helps you get in your shot a little bit better. You see, it doesn't really matter how you make them, but you want them to swish, and it's pretty satisfying when you can get it right back to yourself. So 7 of those from the left side, from the right side, and also from the top side. So this, you know, you're shooting like 6 or 7 feet out, like right in the middle between the hoop and the free throw line, right? So you want to get 7 of these. Alright, boom, next exercise. You're going to go to the top of the key on the right side of the wing, the right wing if you may, and you're going to do any kind of really dribble move. Right now I'm doing the Jason Tatum little stop, and then double behind the back and go whoop whoop, and then go to the basket. The key here, you see, I'm finishing with the wrong hand, so I'm on the right side of the basket right here. I'm finishing with the inside left hand right here, and the key is to kind of give it a little bit of a flick in the wrist, just so it can kind of bounce off the backboard. And you see, I'm just going to do this 7 times here. Alright, and boom. And once I got that 7 times, I'm going to go with another dribble move, and the key here is to finish on the other side of the basket. So I'm on the right side, I go tween, hesitate, go around the back, and I finish on the left side with the left hand. You got to finish on the opposite side. It's going to help you get layups in, you know, tough situations or whatever. You see me getting that one in. Let's go. Tween, bop. It doesn't really matter what move you do. If you can't do that consistently, you can do some other kind of move. And now on the left side, you're going to finish with the right hand again. I skipped over a few because that's a little bit boring. And on the second exercise for 5, I just went with a finger roll, jumping pretty high. Now, optional, between each round, you can actually go find somewhere to wall sit. Right here, what I'm doing is 40 dribbles with the left hand, 40 dribbles with the right hand, and then 20 dribbles going between the legs, 20 dribbles, pounding the ball, going through the legs, pounding the ball, going through the legs again and again. And then optionally, you can also do some pull-ups. Alright, boom. So now we're on to round 2, which is made up of just 3-pointers and going to the basket for a nice little floater. Alright, now for these 3-pointers, it doesn't really matter where you shoot them from. Right now I'm shooting them from the top of the key because that's just where the camera is. Same thing for the floaters. Sometimes I'm going baseline, kind of off the backboard style. For these 3-pointers, sometimes I'm shooting them pull-ups, sometimes I'm shooting them with a dribble move, sometimes I'm shooting them kind of stand still. Just work on everything in these 12 3-pointers. I know it's not too many threes, but hey man, when you've got 30 minutes to work with, you can't really just be putting up shots all the time. You have to work on some kind of moves. See here with the pull-ups, okay boy, looking like a young KD. Nah, but honestly, it doesn't really matter how you make these floaters, how you make these 3-pointers, as long as you're in a rhythm. Right after the 3-pointer, just pull up for a floater. I like to do a nice little, double cross in for the floater. For the floater, make sure you're keeping your hand kind of still. You don't want to, really extend it like a 3-point shot. You really want to keep it loose and just boom, just push it in there, man. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, I'm just gonna fool around here. Alright, boom, now that that's done, we've got our final round to go. So we want to do 7 lateral jump shots. You see me, I'm kind of demonstrating in slow-mo. You're going to do a pound dribble on the right side, then kind of step laterally to the left and hit a little bit of a floater, kind of a fading away shot. It's really meant for, like, if you really got to adjust from a defender. It's a nice little move. You can get away from people. You see, people like Damian Lillard do this all the time in the NBA, but they're doing it from the 3-point line. So, but you got to start somewhere, man. So start right in the middle of the paint, right when we took one of our form shots, and just shoot them right there. You see I'm on the left side now, so left pound dribble and then fade to the right side. This side I found a little bit easier for me. I don't know, it's a little bit more natural, kind of fading this direction, but the pounding is a little bit more difficult. Yo, pause. So anyway, once you finish that up, you want to go to the right side and shoot some of these floaters. You see I'm kind of going over the right shoulder, fading over the left. If you can't, you can really roll the ball over to yourself like that, and then hit a nice fading away jumper. So really work your way up. If you can't do the fade away consistently, it's really not difficult if you start off pretty closely and kind of do the same thing every time. I'm lifting up my left leg just for some stability, because I watched a lot of Dirt growing up. And then onto the left side. For this side, I really like to just go for the bank shots, man, and really once you have this is just automatic. You should be able to hit the same spot on the backboard almost every time. If you really want to go for a swish, you can. Bro, use the backboard. It's there for a reason. You really can get it in there like I'm showing right now. It's like I don't really need the backboard, I can make it a swish, but it's just so much more consistent. And just like that, the workout's done. I'm gonna get a little layups, a few little layups popping, because you know what it is. But with that being said, man, that's gonna be the workout. That's gonna be the video. Let me know if you enjoy this type of content, man. Let me know if you try out the workout. What do you think about it? And hey, man, that's going to be it for this video. I'll catch y'all later. Peace.